What is going on, all you amazing viewers to play later? How we doing today? Dice rolling good for you? Having some good paint sessions? I don't know, you killing it on the gaming board? Man, hope so. Hope you're having a great one. But good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time it is when y'all watching this one right here. Whoo, we got a weird one for you today. Seriously, we really, really do. I think it's a blessing and a curse that I discovered Etsy. Especially with the realm of 3D printed bits. But as you know by that thumbnail, that title, and everything else you clicked on to get here today, yeah, Spikey Bits is here on the channel with their space werewolves, I think it is. Basically, it's his version of Wulfen. But we're going to get into that in all sec because, yeah, we got a big old box here. We really do. And there's some interesting stuff with this. But you know we've got to get the adulting out of the way. So, first up is a word from the unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical fill products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical fill products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great man, great company. Seriously, click that link down below. Make sure you abuse that ever-loving viewer discount code that Johnny and Miss Rebecca were really, really kind to give you guys. Okay, I'm filming this on September 12th, 2024. Currently on Etsy, this pack was delivered to my door about $45.28. I guess he's got 3 packs of, how did exactly they call it? Werewolf Infantry. So make sure you pick out whatever one you like and you're going to have a little bit of fun. Okay. I would like to have more Wulfen in my Space Wolves force. I only have, the original 5. And to me, they were such a pain in the you-know-what to put together and line up things and do everything right. I even figured out I made a mistake with one of mine's feet. It's like he broke his leg totally around and he's totally reversed from where he's supposed to be. But I just haven't went out and bought anything else because I don't want the same exact figures in multiple packs. That's the only thing I think with Games Workshop where they fail across the board. So, after discovering Etsy, well, not discovering, but getting into it and going, Space Vikings, and all of a sudden this thing clicked up. I was like, ooh, Chris liked that. So I took another look at it and went, okay, size comparison, everything. Okay, I got to get my own bases. I'm cool with that because I've got plenty. Because, sometimes when you're trying basing schemes, it's good to have a spare. So I ordered like a couple hundred. So I ordered it. Number one, great shipping. Got here quick. All right. I got to give him credit for that. That company, it got here quick. I'm happy. I've got stuff where they're like, oh, it'll get here between this day and 5 months from now. And I'm like, gee, thanks. And I've got one coming from Ukraine. Seriously, it landed in the United States a little while ago. So it makes me wonder about the whole Ukraine war thing. But that's something else for another channel. Okay. So, you get a big box. Whoops. Gotta save you. Everything came wrapped up and basically neatly packaged in little bubble wrapping. Okay? Trust me, you're gonna have spare parts, but I'll show you those in a moment. You get his stuff where it puts in for like discount codes. Yeah, stay calm. I'm gonna explain that in a moment. So, the couple 3D printed bits that I've gotten so far, I've gotten the bits, you put them together, you move forward. Never gotten anything like this. And I saved every one of them. This is everything that's been removed from the 3D printing. Now they say everything's been cleaned, it's cured, it's ready to go. Why not, right? Seriously, why not? Where did I put that? Okay. like I was saying, it says keep out of direct sunlight or something like that. So it makes me wonder if they were cured. Just me. All right. So I was a little bit pissed, just to say it nicely. It essentially looks like they scraped it right off the 3D printing pad and put it in whatever solution and mailed it out to you. Okay. My first thought was, great, now I gotta clip all those little bastards off of there and spend forever cleaning up resin bits. Which, if you make one little itty bitty mistake, you've destroyed a whole bunch of stuff, right? I am grateful that they included that card. Basically, soak it in really hot water for 5 minutes, as they put it, water that's hot to the touch for 5 minutes. And then I was able to break everything off. I had to do a little bit of starters on some. It's like my camera's trying to tell me something. But anywho, so some of those were like the braces that were kind of keeping them in place, but no big deal. I didn't break any part. Okay, they all came off pretty easy. Cleanup was real simple. All right. So I've primed 4 out of the 5. I wanted to show you the 5th separately because when I was putting them together, I was like this guy. I really like the pose, like he just did the superhero landing and he's bringing up his axe to go into battle. I was like, man, there's not a lot of detail on this crap. I paid X amount of bucks for whatever, and yeah, that's the super glue that I used, the Gorilla Glue gel. Made some weird white crap on there. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to make this work. So I primed them in white. And here's where I apologize to you, Spiky Bits. After I primed them, I went, oh, these are beautiful. Oh my God, these are beautiful. So you can see a lot more difference in the miniature, well, I should say the resin miniature primed white. This is my boss guy for this pack, which is why I wanted him to have that greatsword howling up in the air like he's howling charge or something. I really like how that came out. I like the skull bits on the backpack. It's something different. I like the fact you get the glue in tails. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. All right, she's just doing that. Sorry, the cuteness factor is coming around the end of the camera, so I'm a little bit worried. But that's the boss guy. I really wanted another one of those when I saw it. The landing guy, I just couldn't get the arm in there perfectly because I kind of glued him in place first. But I'm okay with it. I like how it looks. It's something different to bring to the battlefield. One guy I really wanted, after I gotta clean that up a little more. I don't know if you can see it right in there, those parts. But after, like, the other one with the other Wulfen I have, with the guy with the claws running forward, when I saw him with the leg kickback and everything, like he's sprinting and the head up, howling, I'm like, yeah, you've got to have 2 hands with claws. Like you're getting in there to mess something up. That was just beautiful to me, the way that looks. And then the last guy I did was, I liked the running pose, and I really liked the hammer. So, yeah, so he's got his great weapon with the hammer, and he's got the storm shield. There was a bunch of extras that he gave, but I liked how these came out. If I'd probably paid attention, I probably should have put that on the other side, on the, like, his left-hand pauldron, to kind of signify the pack markings, like bringing him to, you know, Ragnar Blackmane. But then again, I'm like, these are Wulfen. These are guys that the Canis Helix has messed up. They've basically become werewolves. In the older versions of Warhammer, the Space Wolves would have taken them out behind the Fang and put 2 in the back of their head and moved on with their day. Now, they're just like, unleash the werewolves. So, those are all 5 from Pack 2. I think they're going to be fun to paint. Like I said, they gave you other options. I don't know if you can see them too well. You know, a couple hammers, a couple axes, a couple shields. I didn't use those, but if I ever get another pack, I'm going to kind of hang on to them and see if I can move them forward. They're going to be fun. Like I said, coming from this, where you can barely see anything with the blackish, grayish look, and you can't really pick out a lot of the detail, to coming to that, very well done. Very, very well done. I can't wait to get these guys on the paint desk. I'm so wrapped up in other projects that may sit around for a year or so. I don't know, but I'm glad I have them. I'm glad I have something different. I'm glad my local gaming store allows proxied miniatures and unpainted miniatures on the tabletop. You always got to make sure. Some people you try to play, they're like, "Dude, be all painted," or "Yeah, you're not doing it." But still, we are at the best part of the video for me. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, and anger, all that fun stuff down below. I am going to say sorry for the camera doing its little shut off. Those of you familiar with both my channels, you know my camera has a mind of its own. Well, do you play Space Wolves? Do you have Wulfen in your force? Have you bought anything from Spikey Bits? How do you like these guys if you have them? I think they're a great addition and a great way to upgrade certain things within your force. Because like I said, if I want 2 packs of Wulfen, I want them looking different. Not just, these guys are brown fur, these guys are black fur. Just overall with the body and different things. And that's something I think G-Dub is lacking on. I really, really, truly do. That's why I'm thankful for the 3D printer community and all the STL files and everything that they're doing. Mwah, absolute beauty. Now, if I made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, especially with the camera shut off a bunch of times, but it did, please hit that big thumbs up. Seriously, it's going to cost 1, 2, 3 things. The count. They're all free. Number 1, you're going to give yourself good karma. You're going to put out good, you're going to get good back. I firmly believe in that. You get what you give out. Number 2, you're going to show love and support for the channel. Seriously, as a YouTuber, I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for your watch time. I'm grateful for your likes. I'm grateful for your comments. I really wish you would subscribe if you're not subscribing. And number 3, you're going to help me trigger that almighty algorithm. YouTubers live and die by the algorithm. Seriously, we really, really do. So make sure you're hitting those thumbs up. You're doing the like, share, subscribe kind of thing. All that fun stuff. But there we go, guys. My quick, where did I put it? Weird look at Spikey Bits. Werewolf Infantry, pack number 2. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day, real soon, we'll be rolling dice across the tabletop.